Welcome everyone to your numerology reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on in your numerology. Okay. Best message. Best message for the month, please. Best message for the month. That physical activity coming out with individuality. Nice. Okay, guys. Very nice. Talk about that physical activity, getting physical over here, right? This card is indicating the time for exercise, which reduces stress hormones and releases that feel good endorphins. This is good for your overall well-being. It's also good for your self-confidence and keeping the peace within yourself. You attract what you feel. So when you feel good, you attract what's good, right? So very nice, very, very nice. And with the individuality, it's just talking about the 11s are breaking down to the 1, talking about the new beginning of the self-confidence, making sure that when you're using your individuality, that you're using that uniqueness of yourself and staying true to yourself. With the 6 and the 7, you could be seeing 6s and 7s. The 7 is that spiritual peace, saying, yes, let's feel good. Let's get into that higher place of being for ourselves. And of course, the 6 plus 7 is breaking down to the 13, which is breaking down to that 4. So it's talking about that stability within yourself and really having this individual. And I love the red over here because we're talking about that stability with 4. And now all of a sudden we're seeing this red pop up, which is just like the root chakra, saying, yes, this is a good stable place for you, really getting into who you are and feeling that stability. Very nice. So really grounding yourself. So let's see what Spirit has to say over here, getting over here to this physical activity. Very nice. For again, there's that red again. Wow. So really talking about those firm foundations, really talking about really getting in there and finding that firm foundation for your physical activity. So you definitely, this is breaking down to 4 and this is a 4. So Spirit really wants you to understand having that stable, firm foundation for yourself and really feeling that you are grounded so that you can be true for your blessings to come through for your life. When it comes to the manifestation, the exercise increases the energy flow throughout your body, which helps release the toxins and negative emotions. This then, of course, raises your overall vibration and enhances your connection to the source by bringing you back to the stable roots of yourself. Wow. Okay, so over here with the individuality, really getting back to that unique place for yourself, making sure that you are doing things for yourself and that you're not allowing others to tell you who you are, what you should be, things of this nature. Really going with, you make your own way. You have your own individual mind, feelings, heart, wanting things that, that are true to yourself and not allowing others to try to tell you, else, something else like, oh, you think you're so funny. Yeah, I am funny. Let them know that, right? Let them know that. No, I am funny. You know what I'm saying? So it's being unique to yourself. If they don't like who you are, they can kick rocks, right? Because you're going to be who you want to be. And this really is, that's the way you were made. And this keeps the hope alive, and you have the 17 coming through. So once again, we have the 7s coming in again. Spirit's just like, listen, I want you to be exactly who you're supposed to be, keeping your firm foundations, keeping your vibrations high, so that you can start manifesting and getting the things that you want and feeling the joy, the hope, and the happiness over here with the 1s again. Wow, 111, talking about that new beginning for sure. Really feeling about that turnaround and the way that you're feeling. And then, of course, bringing in the 8 for the harmony and the manifestation. 8 is manifestation. So definitely have this new beginning. Spirit wants you to know about this, right? Through the 7s, really raising that vibration to get to your manifestations. That's really all it is, really. I mean, that's really all you really have. And then the 6 is the harmony. again, which 8 is also a type of harmony in its own way as well. So, you know, hey, you've got that, right? So, right? And then, of course, the 6 is also love. So having the love for yourself to do things for yourself. So let's not forget about the 6 of love as well. Because that's really loving who you are, enjoying who you are, you know, and having the self-love to be yourself. Let's see what's going on over here with the firm foundations. And on top of the hope, Three of Cups, bringing in the powerful 3 of yourself. The powerful 3 is a very huge, as you can see, even my mat is the powerful 3, right? The Trinity. The 3 within the universe is a huge thing, right? You got the mind, body, soul. You've got the, you know, the Holy Trinity itself, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Any way you want to see it, 3 within the universe is a huge thing. So, and it really brings in the happiness, the joy. And not only that, it also brings in power. So anytime you see these 3s coming up, especially in spiritual readings, you have to understand it's really a huge, huge power source, right? It's a huge power source, and they're wanting you to remind you for the hope and the firm foundations to bring in the happiness for yourself, the overall self of yourself, right? This is connecting you to who you are. You know, we have a mind, we have a body to take care of, you know, the heart system, and then we have the soul. So, you know, it's a huge thing. It's bigger than life itself, right? Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Persistently moving forward. It could be a little slow. You might be taking it moderate. It is going to be a moderate movement, but that's fine as long as you're keeping up with your physical activities to feel good. And it's bringing in the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So it is definitely taking a cycle and turning it into your good fortune. Why? Because it's raising the vibrations. And that's really what it's all about, right? The 10 over here is the wheel, which is bringing in that 1 again. You have a lot of 1s and then 10 again with the Knight. So lots of 3s. Man, even things that are making 3. Look at that, because 6 can break down to 3. 7, you know, 4 plus 3 is 7. So everything is really adding up. And, you know, whether you're subtracting numbers, adding numbers, it doesn't matter, like all adding up over here. And then you have 1, 2, 3, you know, 4, 5. There's 5 1s, you know. Wow. It's just, and then 2 breaking down to the 4. We sit over here and do math all day long, right? It doesn't matter. The whole point is you know it's divinely done when all the numbers are adding up. All the numbers are really subtracting to each other, and everything is breaking down, dividing by each other. I mean, that's really what's going on here, you guys. There's your mathematical geniuses and whizzes over here, which is not me. You know, but at least I can see it, you know, and when you can see it, you can feel it, because you're like, wow, they really are trying to tell you something. All the numbers add, subtract, and divide by each other. Like, really, you know what I mean? Not like pretend, but like, wow, like really. Okay, let's see what Soul has to say over here. So this is super divinely done, and we see that because of the 7s coming through. Now, you couldn't even make that stuff up, you know what I mean? It's like, if you could make it up, you would be probably a genius in yourself. The Essence. Now, that is a very important card over here, because it says, my essence is, I am joy. Here's the joy. Here's the hope. So through Essence, we could see the hope, we feel the joy. And you're really going to acknowledge this and really feel that. And having the Essence, I think, with the individuality is also an awesome thing, because we are our own essence in its own, you know, in our own rights. Find your essence. Find your Zen garden of the mind, right? Your soul wants you to know to peel away everything that isn't truly you. Whoa. See, and that's why we're talking about what? Individuality. If it isn't truly you, don't worry about it. Don't let people try to put you into a box that you don't fit into, right? Use that uniqueness, right? And let your essence shine, being yourself. If you've ever watched a cut crystal hanging in a window in the sun, you'll remember seeing small rainbows around the room, yet they'll all emanate from the same source. You have different parts that comprise your identity. So we'll say that again. You have different parts that comprise your identity, yet beneath it all is your spiritual core. Take time to find your source and live life from your center. If something doesn't give you joy, don't do it. If someone's telling you to be somebody you're not supposed to be, like I said before, hey, I'm not going to do it. Make sure that you're pleasurable, doing things to expand your own personal power. Be yourself, right? Wow. So these two cards really are there. And then when you go to do this physical activity, you're going to find things that make you happy. Maybe you like rock climbing. Maybe the mountains are here because you're a rock climber. Maybe, you like to go to the mountains. Maybe you like hiking. Maybe, you just like outdoor scenery. Maybe you like to go 4x4 in your truck in the mountains. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you go fishing. I don't know. I see a lot of mountain over here. So I'm thinking there could be a lot of people out there that are just really, interested in actually just finding physical activity somewhere in nature, maybe in the forest areas, maybe like hunting, however it is, it doesn't matter. Just get out there, get physical, and make yourself happy and shine your own essence. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.